It's Oh My God Tarot, and this is your what's coming up for December tarot card reading. Let's see what's going on with the Pisces. We'll try to get as deep as we can with it. If you like your own personal reading, please check out the description. There's a link to my website. And Pisces. Let's see what's going on. Alright, Pisces, what we got going on? Oh, it's gonna feel like a new beginning this month. What? It's feeling like a starting point. And I think that, you might be thinking about the starting point or starting something new or your New Year's resolutions because of the timing of it all. But the Fool is really about taking a leap of faith. So there's something that, there's a way in which, in your life, you guys need to step it up a bit. It's time to jump off. It's time to dive off that cliff and wear that belly top. It's time to show your midriff in winter. It's time to change your hair color from black to Ronald McDonald red. It's time to take some risks. Now the Fool also is associated with the planet Uranus, and this is surprises. So stay tuned for random things being thrown your way and positioning you in a different, not your whole world and everything, but some aspect of your life. There's gonna be oh, I didn't see that coming. Oh, that'll do it. That type vibe in December. So it's an interesting jump off point. A little bit of deception. What? You want to jump off into some deception? Maybe you'll have to fake it till you make it, guys. It doesn't always have to mean that, lies are just right up in your face. But the Seven of Swords definitely means keeping your cards close to you so that people can't just steal them. So if you have ideas, if you have anything going on for you, unless it's solidified, copyright, trademark, people don't need to know. People don't need to know unless they're investors. So keep that in mind throughout the month. People may be showing you a different face in their relationship with you. You seem really nice. I don't know why you're being so nice, but you're so nice. Oh, that's why they're being so nice. Because they wanted that detail. People have ulterior motives. And so stay aware of that. And also, people, listen, when you're winning, right? When you winning, you're going to have a lot of fakes coming out of the woodworks. Now, you guys, and suddenly the plot thickens. We have the Lovers here. Your second major arcana card. I feel like these are some big teams for you, Pisces. So we're going to throw this up here, and we're going to see, we're going to go in depth with this, because the Fool and the Lovers, we might be talking about relationships here. We might be talking about somebody wearing a false mask. Maybe it's somebody that you know, and they've been giving you the idea, the impression that they weren't interested when all along. It wasn't the case. But the Lovers is also about decision making and making coming to an answer, a conclusion that is best for both parties because of the love, because of the connection involved. So looking at this month overall, we're taking a risk, taking a leap of faith. We're seeing a question involving relationships, and we're seeing a little bit of a false mask, a little bit of deception there. So you know what that could mean, some of you guys. You could be, taking a leap of faith on somebody who isn't being real with you, or, they're just not going to be exactly what you thought they were. It could be something better, mind you. But I feel like there's also a decision involved when we put this all together like that. But as I discussed this, I've been shuffling away at the Pre-Raphaelite Tarot, and I want to see what's going on with this person, because it feels like it's feeling like Aquarius energy and Gemini energy coming at you. It's a lot of swords. It's a lot of air energy with these three cards. So here we go. First card we got here is the Seven of Swords. So now we know for sure, deception, wearing a false mask. Be wary of that. Pisces, you're typically very intuitive, so you know when somebody's being fake. Because then you start to feel fake. So just be aware of that. And in some instances, Pisces, sometimes putting on a front is better than not. I don't mean being braggadocious and super Leo-like. I mean just people don't have to know your truth all the time. You can just be you'll get the bland version, the no detail version of who I am. But like, again, I think it's another warning about like there's a reason you should keep your information to yourself unless necessary and unless it's with someone you trust and care about, because that information might trickle and you don't want it to trickle into your relationships now. Okay, so this person, I feel like there's some deception when it comes to this person and the situation with them. We have the 10 of Wands. Here might be the reason for the deception, is that they have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of burdens. I feel like you may have that as well, especially if you are connected to this person or decide to connect, and that may be you're taking a risk thing. It might be back-breaking labor to connect with this person. They're not putting on the front. I feel like this person might be a person that is not going to put in their fair share amount of respect, or maybe monetary, or they're just not going to contribute their time, their resources, their energy. They're not going to make you a priority. They're not going to make you a responsibility. I feel like that's because they have other things going on. That might not be malicious, but deception, I feel like they might make it look like they do have time, like they, are available. This person's going to find themselves juggling you. You're going to feel juggled. This 2 of Pentacles does speak to being limber? I guess limber works, but, be nimble, too. Be nimble, be quick. But this means that you have to be agile with this person. So maybe it's a hot, cold, on-off situation with this person. You're not sure one day, you're sure the next day. This person has responsibilities, so you never know where you fit with them. That might be something that bothers you. They might put on a false mask and be like, no, what are you talking about? There's no problems here. All I see is a lot of duality with the 2 of Pentacles now with the Lovers, and it's about you and my relationship with them. And they seem to, I don't know what I'm getting, because they're being a little deceptive. So it's hard to juggle whether or not I care. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I overthought it. Maybe they were wrong. No, wait a minute, I'm not wrong this time. This person gives you a lot to think about. Maybe you ought to think about that in general. This person is offering you love and affection. They're offering you the good feels. So the things that you can't really buy, things that you can't just get from anyone because it doesn't have value. But you have feelings for this person has feelings for you, and they're willing to offer this, but I feel like they're offering it selfishly. Like, this is like when somebody tries to romance you and then they ditch you, or this person tries to give you the night of your life by their logic, and like, oh, I made you feel great, so blah, 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 but it feels more like leading someone on, or using it as a manipulation tactic. They might be doing that. I mean, even if they do like you and are attracted to you, I feel like there's a little bit of like they're milking that, maybe to get something from you. It feels like they're trying to get something from you, whether it's your affection. I feel like they're trying to butter you up and make you feel nice. But I think they have ulterior motives. I don't know why. It must be all that deception there. So this person is a lone ranger. They are used to doing their solo thing, which means they can never really lose out on anyone. So they're willing to risk, take leaps of faith and risk people they interact with. And this 8 of Cups, it does indicate a little bit of like depression or mental illness. They might be, hurt people type thing. Now, I know we're not getting this person is the devil, this person is the worst person ever at all, but I think that wearing this false mask, it's almost like, I don't know what I'm dealing with then. Like, you could be great, you could be wonderful, but then at the end of the day, you go home and you punch little puppies, and I don't like that. Like, you don't know, because they're wearing a false mask. And some of you guys might realize that this month with a person that you're looking at very closely, or you're feeling very bonded to. Sometimes when it comes to the Lovers, it's not necessarily the most loving situation. It's making a decision that's because I love you, but the decision might be very difficult. It might be, I don't think we work together. I don't think when you're with me, you do good things, or you're a good person. I don't think I should tether myself to you, because I might end up really disliking you after a while. Or, this isn't the right time. This isn't the right place. This is, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like, you can sense that stuff. That sort of stuff is intuitive, and you're intuitive. So deep down inside, does this person fill your cup, or do they not? Or do they take from your cup? Also, with the Lovers card, you have to know that things are the answers are almost right in front of you. You may be in tune with the answers because of the divine orchestration of the angels that float in the background. So you never know. It's kind of like a lesson in what's meant to be will be kind of thing. And so it's like, don't apply too much pressure on what you ought to do. If it don't feel right, get on out. If you feel good, enjoy that for what it is. But if it makes you think so much that you get stressed out, or you feel like you're juggling, or your thighs are getting tired from being nimble, and you're playing games, and you know, it's time to find some Eight of Cups type peace. Just go off on your own into the mountains and be like, well, damn. But look at the stars though. Like, focus on the things that are uplifting and nourishing to you, especially spiritually when it comes to the Eight of Cups. And that's on the end of the reading, because listen, you, at the end of the day, you gotta do some self-reflection. You gotta run through the day. You gotta run through the situation with this person. And if you feel like they're not being true and they're not being honest, follow that intuition. If you feel like they are, and you feel like you're ready to take a leap of faith this month with this person and just deal with the consequences of whatever the deception is when it gets there, hey, be nimble. Be nimble. Be agile. Be ready to put your foot down. Be ready to be like, get out. Out. That's why I never let you get mail here. Get out. You know? Or you're done. I already changed my number. I already found out what the cost of opportunity. I took this risk. I wanted the experience, but I knew that there was something a little bit fishy in the way that you're presenting yourself because of this reading I got from Oh My God Tarot. Like, I know you have responsibilities, so that might be making you put on a front like you're actually free, but you're busy, and I might respect that, you know? Or you could be busy with other things, making yourself busy with responsibilities that I don't really too much care for, and I might have a problem with that too, but let's cross that bridge when we get there. So some of you guys are in for some fun this month when it comes to relationships and maybe sussing out what they're lying about, but I wouldn't say it's a straight up lie, like they're straight up lying and trying to get something. We don't have destructive energy here. I would like to find out what the deception is about. Would you? I feel like I should keep going. I'm gonna keep going. Oh shoot. We have the Ace of Swords. So this person changed their mind at some point. That's why the mask in their relationship is false. They changed their mind about you at some point. This person has a 6. Oh, they thought they had a winner, but okay. So in the beginning when they met you, they really liked you, or they thought they had a winner. They thought it was jackpot. But perhaps the case is that they misperceived who you are or what your situation was, or, you know, they thought you were go with the flow and cool, but you were really kind of uptight. They thought you were uptight and feisty, but really you're very sensitive. Like, there's some nuance of the caricature, that the persona that they perceived originally. So, and it's changed their mind, it's changed their perspective, and changed their target. Right? They thought they had winner chicken dinners. We have the Hermit showing up looking like an 8 of Pentacles as well, 8 of Cups as well. The Hermit is associated with Virgo, so you could be dealing with one of them things. All right? So anything, you know, what looks like a victory may not be. It may be quite the opposite, actually, Pisces. Especially because Virgo's your opposite sign. We have a lot of opposition here. Victory being in reverse bothers me. I wish, because it's like, I've waited for this for a long time, and now that it's here, it's like, hey, yo, are you being real with me? Are you being honest? I'm not sure. This person, I don't know. What happened has changed their mind. The way they perceived you, they've changed their mind. They thought something was going to be good. It wasn't. And now that they look at things from a distance, I'm telling you, we have the Fool making another cameo appearance. They're ready to take a leap of faith. They're ready to risk it all. Now, I'm wondering if that leap of faith is audacity. Look how cute you guys are with your little 9 of Wands showing up. 9 of Wands. I think they've been they've been here before. They've seen this road before. All right, so it feels like with the deception thing, with the false mask, they may just not know. They may just not know what you think, what you feel, how you are, what your perspective is. This person's mind, I think in December you're going to notice that this person's mind has changed about you. Whatever it was before ain't the same. Now, the Lovers card, that has soulmate energy. So things may not have been orchestrated, or things may have been orchestrated perfectly in angel and divine timing. But things may not have been smooth with this person. Again, you may have perceived a false mask. They may have perceived something false about your personality, something that just isn't true, something that is true. They believe something else. I don't know. You know, they just got it wrong. And I think you might have gotten it wrong too when it comes to them. I think that they changed their mind, you changed their mind, someone changes their mind in December. And, you know, what you thought was, whoever thought this was a good thing. The six of Wands is the victory, celebrated victory. amongst other people, but I feel like this is long overdue or delayed, or identifies how this person's perception changed, and they used to think it was a great winning thing, but then not so much after that. Maybe you made them salty. Maybe you said something. Maybe you burped on stream and it didn't look cute, and they're like, ugh, I thought you were a baddie, you know, like, but ugh. So the opposition and the Virgo energy, I just feel like, you know, this person, again, it's the opposite. They've changed their view on you. There's a little bit of them willing to take a leap of faith, but not. Then I go, okay, what you trying to take a leap of faith on? It's like, are they taking a leap of faith in you? Like, who do they think they are to feel that way? Nine of Wands, it feels like this person. This is what kind of made me want to go back and be like, wait a minute, do you know this person? Have you been here before with this person? Because the Nine of Wands makes me feel like this person knows that they've been at this for a long time. Like, this is an extended connection that you have with this person. And I think that they've changed their mind in December. They've done some self-reflection, some observation. They thought they would be winning out here. So for some of you, if you guys are disconnected, this person, they changed their mind about you. And they didn't win out here in these streets, you know? They said, I don't think I want this. And then you said, okay, bye. And then they changed their mind. Because they didn't go out there and win. Ain't nothing better, right? But they got that Virgo energy showing you the opposition, seeing the sensitivity in a Virgo and the self-reflection in the Hermit. We know this person dug deep. They thought they're thinking deep. They're realizing, hey, I need to risk it. I need to risk it all. I need to risk it all. Right? It's funny from this being the beginning of a journey, having all this fresh-faced energy, and then the Nine of Wands being so tired and fed up. So it feels like a long road that you've been down with this person. So they might even feel like, and it, you know, with all these nines here, not saying this is a 9, but we're getting that 9. We're getting 9. Well, we're getting 9 and 6. That's not really a 9. That's a 10. But anyways, that, and then 9 here. Virgo, September, 9. I don't know. Something about that. But that Nine of Wands, I feel like this person's like, like, as much as we want a love story to go like, oh my god, and then we got back together and happy ever after, I feel like this person will be reminded of a little bit of why they left. A little bit of, they'll have that moment where like, can I do this forever? Can I do this forever? And like, when they think about it, it makes them feel tired. Doesn't mean they won't do it. But again, for them on some level, this would be taking a leap of faith, taking a risk. So again, I think that maybe because they changed their mind, it'd be kind of out of left field. And there's a lot of Uranus energy here, so surprises, expect the unexpected. Yeah, so somebody's coming your way. They're coming at you with the business, so get ready, because this is about to get heavy. And if they come at you wearing a suit and their hair slicked back, and they're like, hey, I was just in the neighborhood, just know they're probably homeless. Because things are not as they seem, fam. Alright, there it is. That is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. Please leave a comment and share the video. And if you like your own personal reading, check out the description. There's a link to my website. And I will see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.